I love food. I often say, if each country didn't have different foods, I don't know if I'd like traveling so much. In Spain, I love jamón serrano, tortilla, foie. In Latin America, I guess I have no choice but to like rice and beans and whatever they happen to put next to it. But I also love empanadas, fritanga, and heart meat. So if you're anything like me, the word for eat will be very important to you. Eat is comer. That's easy enough. Anytime you want to say eat, just say comer. But comer is a regular ER verb, and you don't know how to conjugate regular ER verbs yet. You know how to conjugate regular AR verbs. I taught you that in present tense, regular AR verbs. So today, we're gonna take one significant step toward our goal and learn how to conjugate present tense regular ER verbs. Hola, soy Jordan, and this is a Spanish Quickie. Fast, easy Spanish lessons from somebody who speaks your language. What? What's the word on my shirt? You don't recognize that? Are you stupid? I thought it was obvious verbos means verbs. Huh? Oops, I guess I messed that one up. Soy idiota. I am an idiot. One of my favorite words. Okay, where were we? If you're new around here, I'm gonna talk in this lesson as if you've already watched the videos called the infinitive and conjugation, personal pronouns, and present tense AR verbs. Links to those videos are below this one. That last one is especially important. There are some serious similarities between AR verbs and ER verbs. Let's just get to it. Our first regular ER verb is comer, which means to eat. Just like we did with AR verbs, we're going to remove the ending from each box. In this case, it's the ER. Then we're going to add the appropriate ending depending on the box. For first person singular, we do exactly what we did with AR verbs. We add an O. So I eat is como. That's the easiest to remember because it's exactly the same as AR verbs. And spoiler alert, IR verbs too. Then here, we're going to add ES. So you eat is comes. Remember, with AR verbs, we add AS. Now we're adding ES instead. See the pattern? AS for AR verbs, ES for ER verbs. Continuing just like that, we add E here. So he eats is él come. Then we eat is comemos, you both eat is comeis, and they eat is comen. Anytime you'd add an A for AR verbs, you add an E instead for ER verbs. Bottom line, once you know the pattern for AR verbs, it's really quite easy to adapt it to ER verbs. Let's go to another example, very related. The word for drink is beber, also a regular ER verb. How convenient. Beber conjugates exactly like comer. So we take off all the endings, leaving the root, beb, then add the appropriate endings in each box. O here, es, emos, eis, N. So I drink is bebo. You drink is bebes. She drinks is ella bebe. We drink is bebemos. You both drink is bebeis. And they drink is beben. Pretty straightforward, no? Here's a traveler pro tip. Anytime you're at a bar or restaurant, on your first interaction with the bartender or the waiter, if they mumble something quickly and you don't understand, they're usually just asking what you want to drink. So look out for bebe or bebes or even beber. If you hear one of those, just say what you want to drink. If you don't, you should just say what you want to drink anyway, because that's probably what they ask. That's it for today. I purposely kept this short so you have time to head over to gringoespanol.com/er-present, download a blank conjugation sheet, and use the conjugation strategy to practice these conjugations. If you don't know what the conjugation strategy is, go watch that video. This should only take you 10 minutes or less if you already know how to conjugate AR verbs. And I specifically warned you not to watch this video unless you did. But if you're anything like I was with my Spanish teachers, you're not listening to a word I say. But that would be a mistake. I'm not like them. If you like this video, press like or the big thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber to the Gringo Espanol newsletter, I'd go over to gringoespanol.com/free-updates and change that. Subscribers get free training and offers that I don't always post on Facebook, YouTube, or my website. That link is also below this video. Wow, do you feel it? We know nouns and articles, we know adjectives, we know AR verbs, and now ER verbs. We are getting somewhere. It won't be too long before we head out into that big bad world of ours to test out our new skills. Are you nervous? You should be. We're going to be stepping out of our comfort zone soon. That's what learning a language is all about. I still get nervous whenever I use my Spanish for the first time in a long time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In fact, being uncomfortable in language learning is the #1 sign that you're doing the right thing. I will see you next time. Hasta luego. Adios, amigo. I still get nervous whenever I use my Spanish for the first time in a long time.